about it. Alright, so let's get into what Weeb Souls is. Weeb Souls is the PS3 version, because on PC you have to unlock the DLC in-game with in-game currency. So it ends up being like a New Game Plus run. You got a bunch of abilities you shouldn't have. So you got to do it on the PS3 version or Vita. One of the last gen versions. You play on gamer difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty. And you change the model to Sonico. Because you're not allowed to equip items for the other gender until much further into the game, and you don't really get equipment for female characters until you're allowed to change the equipment of your partner characters, which again is farther into the game. For the first couple hours you're basically locked into complete garbage. It reminds me very much of Demon Souls, where you can't level up or do anything until you finish 1-1, which is kind of a struggle in and of itself. So, my controller keeps fucking disconnecting, pissing me off. Let's just go into this. Gamer difficulty is almost meant to be like a New Game Plus exclusive difficulty. You tend to die in about 2 hits. It's a challenge, and combining it with the Sonico outfit makes it a struggle. Yeah, go ahead, play Splatoon. I'll be here moping over NLBC and playing Weeb Souls. I don't need viewers, I'll do it anyway. Bruh. Yeah, but you'll be paying hell more attention to Splatoon for 3 out of every 4 minutes. I'm just saying. I should just tweet out a fucking picture of, like, a hermit with a shitty cabin in the woods with squad goals. Like... Bruh. Also, we will not be dying in the opening dialogue. As fun as that is. That should be an RTA category. Death percent. I mean, you could probably do that in, like, sub 3.
Seems you've finally come around.
This is true. When you show up. Sometimes.
I believe congratulations are in order. You've officially passed the compatibility exam, and are now ready to begin your life anew. As a synthesizer.
A synthesizer? You mean like, I get to be like a keyboard or a guitar? That's fantastic. Oh, wait, that's not what you meant, bruh.
Now, try to stay calm. You did sign the contract, didn't you? Let's have a look at it, shall we? Pertaining to the experiments and business affairs of the organization, the signee, that's you, does hereby agree to faithfully and willfully cooperate and participate in all assigned activities without objection. As compensation, the organization agrees to remit rare and valuable character goods, figurines, and books per the signee's wishes. Really, they're rather shady terms. It's a wonder you'd ever endorse such a document. So you remember then, you sold your soul, your very essence, to us.
8-Ball is on point. Also, soul selling. This title is relevant.
Either way, fortune has smiled upon you today, as you are the only one for whom this experiment succeeded. You, more than any
This motherfucker
other,
sounds like he'd
overflow
write
with
for
desire.
TMZ or some shit.
Your attachment to physical objects is stronger than I've ever seen before. The others simply couldn't measure up. They were failures and were thus asked to leave. There to exist as the hunted, you see. No need to look so concerned. Perhaps I should tell you a bit more about the Synthesters. Synthesters are chosen beings. Superhumans who exceed ordinary humans in terms of motor reflexes and raw strength alike.
And guitar solos. That's important.
To fulfill their own desires, they exert a truly unfathomable power. One could even say their potential is downright infinite. There is a catch, however. They have a certain weakness to the light of the sun. It's their Achilles heel. You could almost think of them as man-made vampires, though without the unfortunate thirst for blood, of course.
So here's a question
Everyone
for you.
else in the room has undergone this same metamorphosis
After this
into
line.
a chosen being. They are the same as you.
How many sticks do you think Sanford's gonna spike when he hears the news?
You came for a job, no? Well, that's all I want from you. I need some part-time help, and you newly born synthesters are just the ones to provide it. Oh, it's nothing like what you're thinking, I'm sure. It's a simple job. Something anyone can do, really. You're to attack the people wandering the streets of Akiba and absorb their life energy. Don't worry, it won't kill them. I simply wish
Try not to spike any
borrow
sticks on the
that
way through the
which
parking
gives them
lot.
the will to carry on from day to day. Simply drain their life energy and bring it back to us, and your job will be complete.
On point, sir.
And of course, you will be handsomely rewarded for your efforts. As much as you'd like will be yours for the taking. You're as foolish as you look, it would seem. A pity, really.
Yeah, you typed it at almost the same time I said it.
Well, the choice is yours. Just know this. Defective goods must be destroyed.
Or, I guess technically, you typed it about 3 hours before I said it. Shoutouts to time
Master
zones.
Zenya, we have a situation.
I don't like the sound of that. What's wrong?
I like how they said his first name and now we suddenly know his last name too.
There's an intruder in the building right now.
An intruder? What happened to the guards?
That's what, bitch. Diabro's a low tier. How do you not like purple hair?
Can you move?
Get on my level.
Follow me. We're getting out of here.
Looks like Elton.
Subdue the intruder!
She's got an
Now!
adorable voice.
Yes, my master.
The other one wants to kick me in the nuts. I love how my phone just kicked off like 6 times because Blue went live. GA second best waifu in P4. Well, P4G. I would say she's probably the best in vanilla P4. Obviously it's Marie, bro. It's so specific on the angle for the unblockables. It's ridiculous.
Now is our best chance. Move.
Damn.
And I disagree with you about Persona 3. Yukari's like third best waifu.
How dare you like us?
I don't know. I would
Truly
put the
expected to
nurse
let you
above
escape so easily.
Rise, and then Rise above Yukiko, and then Yukiko above everyone else. Actually, I might even put Teddy above Yukiko. Now, see, I ain't about kanji, but Teddy dressed as Alice, I'll let that slip in above Yukiko.
You shielded me? Are you alright?
Men, surround them. Whatever you do, don't let them escape.
Yes, my master.
I'm going for it.
I said P4 and P4G, not P4U.
Stay close behind me.
I didn't even mention P4U2, where that move actually became useful.
I
Bruh.
think we lost them. Are you alright? Can you still walk? You're injured. This is from when you shielded me, isn't it? You still seem to be in full control, but it won't be long.
Actually, Yukari's fourth best in Persona 3. Fifth if you're talking P3P. Or possibly even lower than that, if you're talking Fess.
Until that's not the case.
But who's your number one waifu that you put Yukari in second?
Very well, if I have no choice. I'm going to share some of my blood with you.
I don't know if she bit her tongue or her lip, but either way, adorable.
This will most likely save you, but it may bring you even greater suffering in the days to come. If you think you're willing to take that chance, then please, drink my blood.
Yeah, Femzi's pretty god tier.
I could swear I just sensed a wicked notion from you, but no, I'm sure it was nothing.
But that's why I said
This blood
the
will lead you down a
versions
difficult
make a
road, I
difference.
fear. But in the end, your fate is your own to shape.
Because like, if you're talking Fess, I still don't see how you don't have Fuka and Chidori and Metis and Mitsuru over Yukari. Yukari low tier. Such a bitch.
Shizuku Tokikaze, do hereby decree that this man, whose blood will soon resonate with my own, be welcomed among us.
I don't remember her name. Bro, what the hell's your problem with Fuka? Fuka's godlike. The only Chihiro I can think of is the one from Danganronpa, off the top of my head at the moment.
It seems to have taken. And thankfully, your wounds are now healed.
Yeah, and Yukari is just straight garbage.
My name is Shizuku Tokikaze. What is yours?
I'm surprised you didn't attack Metis. Like, of all the potentially controversial names on that list, like, you went after Chidori and Fuka? No, she's not. Because she doesn't, reveal a softer side and turn into a nice person. No, you play the answer, and she's an even bigger bitch. And then you see her again in P4U2, and she's an even bigger bitch than that. She's not just putting off a cold exterior, she's fucking ice, dude.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sure you've heard the rumors, haven't you? that monsters have been attacking people on the streets of this town? I am a hunter. It is my duty to slay these monsters, these synthesters. Typically, those who are transformed into synthesters lose all sense of reason. They blindly, violently pursue all that they desire. Fortunately, you managed to avoid being swallowed up by your own material lust. As far as I can determine, you still seem to be fully capable of rational thought. Though I suppose that's because of the blood contract. You're something more than a synthester now. No, never mind. Your wounds may have healed, but you're still weak.
Yukari's garbage.
And you're still extremely vulnerable to sunlight. During the daytime, you'll need to take care not to expose any of your skin below the neck. Otherwise, your body may dissolve. I suppose not. Though ultimately, locking yourself away in a dimly lit room could well be for the best. It may take some time for your body to heal.
I still love how you haven't said fucking word zero about Metis.
I'd suggest we rest here for the night. I don't think they'll find us here anytime soon. Try your best to relax. You should be able to move again come morning.
You've never played The Answer? I can't really describe Metis without, spitting out spoilers. Unless that's supposed to be a sarcastic who, you don't give a fuck about Metis, in which case that's fine, but still better than Yukari.
Are you up? I'm sorry to ask this first thing in the morning, but do you know of any safe havens in the area? We won't accomplish anything by wandering aimlessly through the streets after all. I'd prefer someplace quiet where we can regroup, but anywhere is fine as long as it's secure. Akiba freedom fighters? All right then. Will you show me the way?
Alright, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Brody, bro, Shabadoo. Yes. Oh yeah, she's the blonde one. What the hell's Kaito? I don't even remember. Oh, probably Yuto's brother. Toko's the brunette. See? Mediocre Chie clone. There. I have a picture of Metis. Oh. Except that exclamation point isn't included as part of the link for some reason. You're gonna have to copy and paste that onto the end too. And I got outbid on the essentially equivalent of Pink Power Ranger Beach Edition figure. Bodied. Got another thing. Oh, hitter. Is the fake social media in this game is almost as good as watching Perfect Legend and other people blow each other up on actual Twitter. Pretty good. Except, this has a lot more anime avatars than actual Twitter.
Really?
Whoops. Try this again. I love how she knows where it is. Even though she has no idea where we're going.
How are you feeling? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Don't forget what I told you yesterday. Your body is extremely sensitive now. Exposure to direct sunlight could dissolve you completely. Keep a close eye on your clothing. Don't let yourself get stripped down. I doubt the men who attacked us yesterday will give up quite so easily.
So is everyone doing tonight.
Not just mine, but yours as well. Of course, there are bound to be those who will leave us be, but I wouldn't count on that. They're here.
It's her! We found her! That filthy failure's with her too! Let's smush them both!
They're the same as us. Poor souls with a fatal weakness to sunlight. Their sex is not our concern. My mission is to fight them until they're subdued. You should be able to feel it too by now. The power to fight, awakening within you. Come, join me in this battle. We fight. We fight.
What's up, Andrew?
We fight.
What's going on? Let's go. So this is how it ends. Let's go.
Yeah, this is hella weird.
We won.
And that fight's a joke. That's like the second tutorial.
Who's that?
It goes downhill very quickly. Oh, this part's hilarious though.
Broski, you're alive! I hadn't heard from you in 3 days. I thought maybe somebody chipped you off somewhere. Stare. Who's this lady?
Sister's a creeper.
She's not part of the Freedom Fighters, is she? Saved your life. Oh, I see. I see. Anyway, you must atone for leaving me alone and worried these past 3 days.
My sister is a combination of Nana and Umaru-chan. It's kind of disturbing.
The The present situation is thus. There is approximately one little sister standing before you, desiring of a character tea, which that shop over there just got in. Your mission? Purchase shirt for adorable sister.
No. No, sister is definitely also Umaru. Have you even seen that anime yet? Bruh.
I'm happy now. Thanks, protagonist. I'll let it go with just a warning expenditure this time. But next time you disappear like that, you'd better be ready to declare bankruptcy. The other freedom fighters have been really worried about you too. So make sure you've got your story straight when you see them. The longer you wait to explain yourself to everyone, the more danger you'll be in. Also, between you and me, I'm a little embarrassed to see you traipsing about in such shoddy attire. Stop by anytime you're back at base, and I'll give you a makeover. For a small fee, of course. Just something to keep in mind. The present situation, however, is that this sunlight shines far too brightly for a humble shut-in such as I. Therefore, your adorable sister shall now coolly take her leave. I'll see you back at base.
Shoutouts to Eastern
Your
Union.
little sister is certainly unique. So, are we far from the headquarters of these Akiba freedom fighters? If we don't get moving soon, we could be attacked again at any moment.
Also, shoutouts to Latency and Cupcake Troll for voting before they even met the characters. Y'all are scum. Scum, I say. See, Nana's a little overbearing, even via email. Yeah, there's a part in the story coming up that involves waifu selection. And I'm running a poll between purple hair and the sporty brunette. 'Cause I figure I'd let the viewers decide. Because the third waifu is trash. But, you know, those two are winning 2-0 right now. And they haven't even met one of the characters yet, except for the fact that they've both played some of this game because I convinced them to. But it's not important. They've ruined the integrity of the stream.
Is this Mogra?
Welcome back, Master! Oh! Is it really you?
You've been gone for 3 whole days, man. Where you been?
I don't know, bruh. The moon. I've been at Botha.
The hell were you thinking, disappearing like that? I thought for sure you'd been kidnapped. And what's with the high-quality 3D next to you? Something smells real fishy here.
2D waifu, best waifu. Or something.
So you did get yourself caught up in something dangerous. I knew it.
You serious? Man, I never would have guessed all those rumors floating around Akiba were actually true.
Rumors?
And that's the other one. That is the one that is winning. The Chie knockoff.
What, you mean you haven't heard them? There've been like a million clips about it. People getting kidnapped, and turned into monsters, then terrorizing the locals.
Yeah, that's...
They steal life energy from people. In other words, they drain their vitality, effectively killing all enthusiasm and zeal.
So what you're saying is those recent news reports of people being
No,
discovered
I
in
can't
deeply
call it
lethargic
to
states.
come up with the options again. How do I do that? Whoops.
It's because they've been attacked by these synthesters?
I'm afraid so.
I think I understand. This is one of
headsets
those
fall
truth
off.
is stranger than
It's
fractions
incredibly
things,
warm in
right?
here. LBC is closing. Oh, very, very unpleasant.
That would be fiction, Cotty. Truth is stranger than fiction.
So let me get this straight. You go off to apply for some shady-as-hell job where your employer somehow drugs you and nothing leading up to that set off a red flag. You
Well,
are seriously the world heavyweight champion of dumbass.
I manually triggered that because I couldn't get the poll to
Come on,
repost
Toko,
its
he's been through
commands.
enough already.
see if I can pull that up
Besides,
over here.
getting lured in by LE swag makes total sense, considering who we're talking about.
Let me just repaste it.
Oh, for the love of... Do you even comprehend how much trouble you've caused everyone? You don't exist in a vacuum, you know.
So, ignoring these two for the moment, I believe introductions are in order. I'm Yuto Tachibana. May I have your name as well?
Mine is Shizuku. Shizuku Tokikaze.
We call ourselves the Akiba Freedom Fighters. Together, we voluntarily patrol the streets of Akihabara, keeping an eye out for trouble.
Later, latency. Enjoy not paying attention to the stream and continuing to play Splatoon.
He's one of us as well, and this bar serves as our base of operations.
That's right, and I'm one of the central figures in our illustrious group. Name's Kaito Tachibana, and the pleasure's mine. As you might have figured out, I'm Yuto's older twin brother. Best way to tell us apart? I'm the one with all the ideas.
Is one of those ideas being out of school and unemployed?
You shut up! You shut up and you die! Little brothers can't show up big brothers. It's against the rules.
Yes, that's enough now. I'm Kati Raikkonen. I blew on in from Finland to Japan so I could see and do its cool Bisbee culture.
I believe what she's trying to say is that she flew here from Finland to study the cool culture of Japan.
Name's Kihachi Sugiyama. I'm the manager of this here game bar, Mogra, where people can knock back a few while they play these old classic arcade cabinets.
Henry said, why?
Feel free to just call me Pops. Everybody else around here does. But you're welcome to call me Dear Sweet Old Man if you prefer.
He's got a face fit for the FBI's most wanted list, doesn't he?
Hey,
But he's a good guy. Don't worry.
you could have said that sooner, you know.
I'm Toko Sagisaka. I grew up with this dolt, and just can't seem to get away from him, despite my best efforts. No need for formalities with me. Everybody just calls me by my first name. Incidentally, thanks for saving him.
I happened upon him during a mission. It was good fortune, nothing more.
There is one other member of our group, but she's like a rare monster spawn. She should pop eventually. Guess you'll meet her then.
So, what's the plan?
Good question.
Do we all pile into the police station and tell them Akiba's infested with monsters?
They'd never believe a word of it.
Why not? I mean, we can show them living proof. You're one of these synthester things now yourself, right?
No, that's no good. He'd get dissected and have weird sciencey tests run on him.
So going to the police would involve giving him up as a noble sacrifice. That sounds reasonable.
Don't even joke about that.
No, yes, please do.
Besides, shouldn't we be more concerned with trying to get him back to normal?
So, shoutouts to everyone in chat who's just lurking.
I mean, if he stays like this, he'll start attacking people sooner or later, right?
I'm, trying not
That
to
should be no
talk over the
concern.
voice acting too much.
He will not attack others against his will, at the very least.
He won't?
Well, what do you think? You're the one in the hot seat here. Yeah, I guess you did miss 3 days worth of television. Makes sense you'd want to catch up. By which I mean Toko's right. You really are a dumbass. Seriously, you make even me look upstanding.
There's still an awful lot I don't get, though. Like, if there's hard evidence of monsters in Akiba, shouldn't the police already be on it?
Until we're certain of that, all we can do is our duty as freedom fighters and investigate.
Oh! Hey, Tokikaze, would you care to help us out with that?
What?
Well, I mean, you seem pretty familiar with these things. So come on, what do you say?
It is true that I've been researching them. But I'm being specifically targeted by them as well. And I don't wish to involve you all in my affairs.
I think that ship has already sailed.
No kidding. These creeps have already changed one of our guys into some kind of freaky vampire. So yeah, if you can help with that, we ain't gonna stop you.
All right.
Okay then, perfect. Shizuku, please write your name and cell phone number in the group registry.
Cell phone? I'm sorry, I don't have one of those.
That's rather unusual in this day and age, but if you don't have a cell number, your email address will do just fine.
Well...
Sounds like you're a tough one to get a hold of. I guess it would be kind of awkward to ask for your home number, huh?
Actually, I haven't been home in quite some time. There were problems.
And now you live here, because, you know, Japan.
Seriously? So you're an honest-to-goodness real-life runaway, all mired in melodrama?
I didn't run away exactly, and I do have a place to stay. A place with plenty of manga. They even have a shower there.
Don't tell me you're staying in a manga cafe.
Do you not have anywhere else to go? Seems you've got some heavy stuff going on.
Pops, you know, the upstairs here is all stark and bare and empty.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think we got some bedding squirreled away around here too. What do you say, Shizuku? If you like, you're free to stay on the second floor here for a spell.
And we won't take no for an answer. Meeting you like this feels like it's gotta be more than a coincidence. Know what I mean?
Having you around can only be to our benefit if we're to continue studying these monsters. It would seem to be a win for all parties.
Then we all agree! The Akiba Freedom Fighters have a new member! 3 cheers! Bob on!
But wait. I haven't agreed to anything. All right. Just for a little while, though. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so here we freedom fighters stand, in the midst of a maelstrom.
Forgot how much text there
You
was.
said you fought some of these things already. But aside from that, you ever done any real hand-to-hand combat? So what you're telling me is your fingertips and your reflexes are as quick as a hair, but not the rest of you, that it? See, I'm getting a little worried now. Hey, I know. A friend of mine runs a coliseum in Akiba. Or a battle arena, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Might be a good place to get yourself caught up on the basics of combat. You want, I'll introduce you.
For real? What kind of person is this? Who the hell runs a battle arena in Akiba?
Just a martial arts nut I know who found herself managing the place, that's all. But she doesn't let just anyone step into the ring. You gotta pass some kind of test first or something. I'll give her a call and let her know what's up. So you better get going. Oh, and take Shizuku with you too. A little extra training can't hurt any, right?
I think Toko should go with. She can probably force her way in there, no problem. Test be damned.
Watch your tongue! I am a dainty and respectable lady. You got that? Seriously, rude much?
It's not a bad idea, though. So whom will you escort to the arena? Shizuku or Toko?
What? Why me? I guess it makes sense, actually. You go by yourself, and they'll wipe the floor with you. So for your sake, yeah, I'll go along.
The battle arena is on the other side of Main Street and right past Junk Street. You got that?
Come on, let's get this over with.
Knock 'em dead!
Yeah, this dude is the waifu oracle. Save, things taken care of. Foodstuffs. Nothing crucially important there. Alright, I should probably talk to Toko. There we go.
Okay, let's go!
There, so you latency and cupcake troll. It will be overusing your sporty brunette because you guys are the only ones who voted. Not that I'm overly thrilled about it, but that's what you get. This isn't even the one I was thinking of, though. There's another one after this, but we'll get there eventually. Actually, the next time you go to the Coliseum.
Well now, it's rare to get customers at this hour. Oh, you must be the boy Pops was telling me about. You look rather ordinary to me. But perhaps there's more to you than meets the eye. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the manager of this establishment. You may call me Antoinette. While I don't own the arena, the one who does is presently on a journey, so I am in charge for the time being. Now then, let's get started, shall we? This facility exists to help one achieve his or her full potential. It is a place where rivals cultivate each other's growth. Those who win do receive reward money, but the true reward is the experience itself. However, not everyone has the heart of a champion. If you wish to stand victorious within this ring, you must first prove yourself worthy. I will now test that worth, if I may. Are you ready?
I'm with him. We're fighting as a duo.
As you wish. Please, step into the ring.
Your first opponent will be
Wait till you see what we
John
can
Cena.
do. They said there wasn't a soul in Uchikanda who would dare cross us.
That meme is fucking everywhere. I hate it. But at the same time, I know other people like it, so I threw it in there. Why the hell not?
Let's go! Hey, over here! Hey, yeah, let's go!
Well done. Though considering who sent you here, I shouldn't be
And
surprised.
that's how you strip 4 people.
And you,
Rapid succession.
you're Sagisaka's daughter, no? I've heard tell of your mischievous ways for some time, but I never imagined you were so strong.
Huh. Am I really that well known?
That's not a good thing.
Here's your pass. With this, you may come make use of the arena anytime you wish. Please make this Colosseum roar with the flames of your passion.
Thank you very much. I'm sure we'll come bug you again real soon. I have some shopping to do on the way back to Mogra, so you go on ahead. I'll see you later.
Head back to the bar. And head back to the arena at some point.
Hey, welcome back. So how'd it go? That Antoinette's a bit of an odd one, ain't she? Not a bad person to know, though. Next time you see her, give her my regards. Anyway, I got a question for you. When you were walking down Junk Street, you saw some suspicious people milling about, right? If you got some energy to spare, I'd like you and Shizuku to head back there and scope the place out. Man, you that hungry?
I sent Toko out shopping not some few minutes ago. Is there any food you want to add to the list? Get it, got it, good. I'll call her and let her know.
Okay. We're off to patrol Junk Street. We'll be back soon.
Okie dokie.
Go get 'em, but be careful.
Actually, I think the umbrella's a bit better. bouncy. Okay, he's already on board. Makes my life easier. This is the part where it all starts going downhill.
Are those the suspicious people Pop spoke of?
The hell's your problem? What do you think you're looking at? You here to start something? I'll make mincemeat out of you both!
They're synthesters. I can sense it. I'm afraid we have no choice but to defeat them. Reflect.
Come on. Get your dirty dancing off!
I'm stronger.
Let's go. Let's go. Get your dirty hands
There don't
As you can see,
seem to
once
be
you get
any more
past
of them.
the tutorials, they hit like fucking trucks. So, even that's a fairly easy fight. You get more outnumbered later. Alright, they just want me to go back to Mogra. Let's just do that.
Welcome back!
Oh hey, got your order right here. A whole family of beef bowls. 1, 2, and 3. God, you're such a pissant. Can't you be a little more gracious?
No.
So, guys, you know we serve food here too, right?
Also
Might
no.
be nice if you order from us every now and again, or at all.
But Pops, this bar... Well, the coffee is delicious, but the food items are... not so delicious.
Ooh, that stings me right in the old ticker. You're an employee here, you know? Don't it bother you to tell me our food sucks?
I have to say though, your food order is quite a bit bigger than usual.
And that might just be the understatement of the century. Your food order is monstrous, man. Like eating contest world championship monstrous. All you've done is eat lately.
Could this be a side effect of his transformation into a synthester?
Most likely. Those who are transformed typically attack humans and feed on their vitality. But that's not the case here. It seems he can still sate his hunger with food, as long as he eats enough of it.
Hadn't thought of that.
So, hurt by sunlight and always hungry? That sounds very rough.
Doesn't it seem kind of weird, though? I mean, if every other synthester attacks people, why doesn't he? What makes him different?
Well, that's...
Oh yeah. Since you're gonna be fighting monsters from here on out, I came up with a few support plans for you, so to speak. Yuto, if you would.
Right. Can I see your phone for a bit? Now, where was that again? Oh, here we go. Set the login info and done. Alright, so what I've done is I've installed an app on your phone that lets us freedom fighters read and accept requests for help gathered from locals. The icon that launches it is on your home screen under the name Side Missions, so feel free to try it out at your convenience. Basically, the idea is...
I'll take it from here. The idea is, you got a lot riding on this whole fight with the synthesters. And, well, you kinda suck at sports. You've barely ever fought a real battle, and you got nothing under your belt but some Coliseum fighting. My point is, you want to have an advantage against the synthesters? You gotta network. You gotta reach out and touch people in the niceties, getting to know what makes them tick and why it's worth saving them from these monsters. So I'm gonna gather up requests and send them over through that app, and leave the rest in your hands. Up to you which ones you want to tackle. It's all in Akiba either way, so you should be able to knock out most of them during your patrols.
And speaking of patrols, we're going to head out on ours. We'll take the area around the station.
You'll take the side streets. Don't worry, I'll be just fine. Anyway, if you find anything, be sure to report back on it pronto.
I'm sorry to have dragged you into this.
We wouldn't have it any other way. Akiba belongs to the people, you know?
Whatever we can protect, we will. That's what being a freedom fighter's all about.
Yeah, right on, Pops! Way to man up!
I am neither impressed nor inspired. We meet again, person accompanying Brotaku.
Enter the sister.
So, like we were saying before, there's one more person in our group who's kind of a secret character.
She also found herself living in the shop, though in her case it's because she's kind of a hermit. Her room's the one back behind the bar.
My name is Shizuku Tokikaze. The freedom fighters have been a great help to me. It's nice to meet you.
I know who you are. I was eavesdropping from behind the bar counter. And it's nice-ish to meet you, too. Just remember, nice-ish isn't the same as mean. If we're clear on that, then I'm okay with nice-ish. Dealing with you 3D PD people drains my energy, so I'm going to go now. But there's something I want to discuss with you, Broccoli. So come to my room later.
Like brother, like sister, huh?
Yeah, but at least there was a time when she had everything together. Not so much for her brother.
The little sister is very good with her hands, you know. She can make all kinds of clothing. All of the protective gear used by the freedom fighters is a product of her demon art. If you have problems with your outfit, all you have to do is speak with the little sister, and they will be solved like magic.
So hey, not to interrupt, but patrols, anyone? We'll be out around the station. See ya.
You should go speak with your little sister. Don't worry. I'll wait here for you until you're done.
Okay, so 6 bro puns later, and a whole lot of weirdness. Do you still like Nana now? Envy? That is the question. I don't understand why she needs like a
What I wanted to
toolkit,
talk
a
to you
frying
about
pan,
is
and
as
stuff
follows.
to
Mission: save
on
your little
clothes.
sister. Your little sister is in trouble, and it's Protector's sacred duty to help ease her worries. I've registered the exact details of what I'd like you to do in the submission app on your smartphone. And so, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Oh, apparently it's on the end I came in from.
Oh. Here. See you later.
Yes, even though I am Sonico, everyone still assumes I'm male. Does not change the story at all.
Thank you. I've confirmed that the quest I sent you on has been successfully completed. Nicely done, program. As a reward of sorts, I will now allow you to make use of my talents to enhance your protective gear, by which I mean your clothes and makeshift weapons. Though I will ask for some small monetary compensation, of course. Give me money.
Really not worth it at all. That might be.
Hold on a sec. Okay.
that.
Hold on. Okay. Since you have to go out on patrol now, I'll end our talk here.
Have you finished talking with your sister? We should go then. We mustn't allow the synthesters to claim any more victims than they already have.
Those are both very difficult. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna head to the side streets for now. We'll probably take on more side missions once we get some better equipment a little later into the game.
Can you feel it too? Someone is shadowing us. Synthesters? Or perhaps... We're surrounded. Missionaries? I don't think they're missionaries. I don't know who we're dealing with, but I believe they must have some connection to the organization. If we strip their clothes, we'll know for sure. Let's go. We fight.
So that's what I was talking about. The struggle gets very real. Very, very easy to get bodied at this stage of the game. There's not a whole lot you can do about it as Sonico on gamer difficulty in the new game. That's where the challenge is.
Over here!
Are you?
Let's go.
You. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. What do you think you're doing? Stop!
We spent like 4,000 yen reinforcing those
We
pants
won.
too.
Somehow. But I don't
And now
understand.
they're gone.
Our attackers didn't seem to be synthesters at all. Who's there?
Bravo! Absolutely marvelous. Why, your physical prowess is simply staggering.
You have an older sister as well? Who are you?
Before I answer that, please accept my apologies. The men you stripped just now are my subordinates.
Also, she's the third worker
I'm
that I think
very
is
sorry
garbage.
if they took you by surprise. My name is Shion Kasugai. I'm the CEO, the president of Daishihan Pharmaceuticals.
The president of a drug conglomerate? What could you possibly want with us?
This town, Akiba, has hosted many strange happenings of late. Wouldn't you agree? So many reports of random attacks, their victims left in inexplicable lethargy. But who are these attackers? Is there a roving gang of degenerates on the loose? Or is there something more to this? I simply must know.
So you're investigating the synthesters?
Oh, synthesters, you say? Is that what the perpetrators are calling themselves?
Damn.
If you know the proper term for them, well, how to put this delicately, you're clearly involved. Really now? You took to that scuffle rather well for a pair of oblivious children, and your moves, I've never seen anything like them, never once.
What is it you want?
I've been looking into these incidents privately
Shout
for
out to
some time, but
MDG13,
I've always come
who's been
back
lurking this whole
empty-handed
time.
until just
Thanks
recently.
for tuning in.
You see, by pure
I'm
chance,
not too
I happened to
talkative
catch
tonight. I
wind
haven't
of some
had
local
the
gossip.
best of days, but
Would you believe a
I've
strange
had this
boy-girl
plan for about a
duo
week.
has been running around Akiba, tearing people's clothes off in broad daylight? Such perversion.
We're not perverts. And we're not doing this for our own amusement either.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. It's not what you do that intrigues me. It's the results. You see, when these two people expose their victim's flesh, witnesses claim that flesh suffers some kind of massive sunburn all at once. Strange, isn't it? Now, of course, one might lay the blame on global warming or some such, but how could the same sunlight we're standing in now burn a man so quickly? And that, in turn, leads me to ask, what reason might you have for fighting these so-called synthisters in the first place? First things first, of course. I had to confirm your involvement. Hence my little test, uncouth as it was. And now... Your panic is adorable, but entirely unnecessary. I'm not here to stand against you, but rather to offer my help. In short, I want a sample, a specimen of these synthisters. If I can get my hands on one, I can analyze its composition and learn what makes it tick. And who knows? That sort of information could be of use to you as well. Here's my card. If there's anything you'd like to discuss, please don't hesitate to contact me. I do look forward to meeting you both again. Particularly you, little boy. You're quite the handsome little devil.
So we're under surveillance, then. What's your impression of that woman? I agree. At any rate, we should return to Mogra and discuss this with the others.
Oh, yeah, this one's not all that important. It does become story relevant a little bit later, but that gets pretty well explained during said story. I don't even have any pants I can equip. That's fantastic.
We're back.
Once you're...
Oh, hey, so are you. Found nothing to speak of, I take it?
Glad you made it
pretty much
back in one
permanent.
piece. But what happened to Kaito?
You know how it is with him. Once the patrol's over, it's straight off to the anime shops to hunt for rare goods. There's no stopping that dork.
Ah, okay. Well, quieter without him around anyway. So I say let him have his fun. But since you're back at least, we got ourselves a little problem.
Here.
What's this? A business card? Daishihan Pharmaceuticals, CEO Shion Kasugai.
She's been following us.
What?
We were attacked by her subordinates. According to her, it was a test of our abilities.
What the hell? Are you telling me this, Shion Kasugai person is on the monster side?
She doesn't appear to be part of the organization, no. It seems she's simply taken an interest in the synthisters.
Wait, so does she know you are one?
Oh, come now. Do you really think the CEO of an entire corporation has time enough to fawn over an otaku like yourself? Aha, tee-hee. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Oh, no need for those faces. I left the henchman back at the office this time.
Hold up a sec. You here as a customer, pretty lady? Or did you come here on business?
Let's just say I'm hoping to make friends, or acquaintances at the very least.
So, a customer then. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Welcome to Game Bar Mogra. What do you have?
Well, it's a bit early in the day for sake, so perhaps I'll sample a bit of this tea. Iced, please.
Coming right up.
Why are you here exactly?
I come bearing gifts. Well, one gift, but I think you'll appreciate it. Might I take your picture with my phone, little boy? Oh, you want money, do you? Well, I do have plenty, of course. but not for you.
What's going on? You're all staticky, but everything around you is crystal clear.
It's a photo app I put together, based on the results of my research and analysis so far. It's still in early alpha, but it works. You see, synthesters give off a slight glow of sorts that's invisible to the naked eye. But as I learned from the data I gathered, if you're able to see the UV spectrum, it looks like a wavy distortion in the surrounding light. To tell you the truth, I couldn't have made this breakthrough without you. You see, when I sicked my subordinates on you, I had one of them grab a hair from your head.
So you really did know he was a synthester from the very start, then?
That was my hypothesis, yes. And now it's confirmed. In any case, if you make use of this app, you'll be able to distinguish between synthesters and ordinary humans easily.
Okay, so why not just give everybody the app for free? It'd cut down on the number of victims, don't you think?
Well, I had considered that, yes, but for one thing, the app has a very short range. You can only see the distortion if they're very close by. If we encouraged everyone to get closer to the synthesters, we'd only be exposing them to danger. It's putting the cart before the horse. Remember also, the general public isn't truly aware of their existence yet. Introduce an app like this into the environment we have now, and suddenly, everyone wants a piece of the pie. And then, ugh, nothing but headaches.
Wait, Shizuku, you said before you were able to tell synthesters from regular people, right? How do you do it? Is there some kind of giveaway or something?
My case is a bit special. I can simply sense them.
And that's where I come in. If you use my app, you won't need to rely on one single person's senses to spot the enemy anymore.
What are you after?
I already told you. I'm simply interested in the synthesters themselves. There's some kind of nefarious organization pulling the strings behind the scenes, actively striving to create disorder in this town. And I want to know what we're dealing with. I want to know what manner of creature these things are, and what this secret organization is planning to do with them.
A lot of people keeping a lot of
They must be the
secrets.
ones responsible for your condition as well, are they not? They're hunting for something. But you refused to be a part of it, didn't you? You rejected them and fled. Why is that? No, that's quite a brave and noble sentiment. At any rate, this has been a most enlightening conversation. My app is yours to use as you wish, and I do hope you'll put it through its paces. Ah, but look at the time. I'm afraid I'll have to cancel my tea order.
Huh? But it's just about done. You gonna pay for it at least?
Oh, of course. You may keep the change as well.
A 10,000 yen bill. Man, you management types sure don't mess around.
Hey, I know that ringtone. It's one of Rin's songs, right?
Of course. She sings for our company as a mascot idol.
Oh yeah! Like in that TV commercial for your guys' cold medicine, right?
Yes. And she has a little surprise performance in store for everyone today. Not long from now, in fact.
What? Seriously? You wouldn't happen to know where, would you?
At the plaza outside the Bella Hall Assembly Hall, if memory serves.
We should totally go. Shizuku, what do you think? Do you want to come with?
I'll pass.
Oh, okay. Well, then the two of us will go. We'll patrol the area, test out the camera app, and catch the street show all at once. 3 birds with 1 stone.
On that note, it's time I take my leave. Until we meet again.
Come back anytime.
That woman is hiding something.
Ugh! Sheesh. No matter how many times you skulk out of that room of yours, it always scares the crap out of me.
Adults can't be trusted to begin with. But her, she's definitely keeping secrets.
You saying you can't trust me either?
Don't worry, you're still one of the cool kids.
Kids, huh? Not sure how I feel about that.
Come on, we don't want to miss the show. Bella Hall Plaza. It's just northwest off of Main Street.